Oturugbege. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the wives of Ned Nwoko, Senator Ned Nwoko. This is Laila Sharani, the one that a lot of people peddle stories about how Ned had maltreated her, how Ned had lied that she's an addict, and how she had gone to Morocco and returned back. She had tried her hands in modeling, but she couldn't survive because they like Ned Nwonko's money, and then she returned back. It was said on national TV by one of those women who might not really know what's going on. Well, Laila has decided to drop the bombshell. She said, "How dare you say that you ever gave me money? For what exactly? I am very contented with the provisions my husband makes for our family. We should show Nigerians our bank account to see who is paying money into our account. It is our husband, though." Wow. You mean, Laila, you are lying? Are you trying to say that Ned Nwoko actually pays money into you, into your all bank account? Someone, are you sure it's not the $50,000 that Regina gave Ned, that he is now paying into your own account or paying to the rest of the women's account? Are you, Laila? Be very careful, because from what we are saying, Regina has been the one sponsoring this marriage and sponsoring Ned Nwoko's political ambition and all of those things, and plus her mom. These are people from very rich family. Do you know who Regina Daniels is? Who goes? Do you know? How can you say that we should show what? Do you want to return back to Morocco? Do you know who Regina Daniels is? Do you know the family Regina Daniels is from? Don't say that. She is the breadwinner of this family. So she went on to say, "You also know that my husband completely hates alcohol and drugs and smoking." No, your husband likes it. Because Regina said that your husband will say, oh baby, you are so sexy. You look good and wild." He has always been very clear that he would never accept any wife who drinks, smokes, and uses drugs. The only reason you are fighting come on, don't say my husband, say our husband, is because he wants you to stop. Stop what? Stop what? Ladies and gentlemen, you have not heard anything. Be prepared for the roller coaster. This is just a tip of the iceberg. Let us proceed. Stop what? He said your drugs and alcohol addiction. It has always been a serious matter for him, as he neither smokes nor drinks himself. But the only thing he drinks is water and Morocco tea that I love preparing, and the other tea in the other room. But you said that he must accept you in your drunkenness and substance abuse. Now, we've seen several videos of Regina Daniels on a serious note in the club, doing all sort of, atrocities. We've seen lots of it, loads and loads of it. To what extent is what we don't know. So here is where the bombshell is. He said, you know too well that I almost lost my marriage. Now, this is to those who had analyzed and talked about it and said this Ned Nwoko is a bad man. The world does not really. Men. I'm not saying we don't have terrible men. We do have terrible men, but men have always been given the shorter end of the stick. This world has not been comfortable and convenient for men per se, apart from certain things that men rule over. At the end of the day, whatever men do, it is still to serve women indirectly. I know it's not easy to make money. At the end of the day, whatever you get, you gain, you do, it is still going to be spent on a woman. Yes, there are men who will not spend it on a woman per se. They will buy houses, build these automobile cars and all of that. But at the end of the day, women. So she said you introduced her to drugs 6 years ago. And it was my husband's quick insistence and intervention. insistence on intervention that rescued me from that dark path. You are a druggie. You wanted to destroy our life. You have been a bad influence since you married into this family, into this beautiful family, giving us drugs, giving drugs to nannies, and our workers, including your daughter, your younger sister, Destiny, that you want to destroy Destiny's life and change her destiny to that of a druggie. Hey, Regina. Regina, they say you are the one that you brought your life from your life to come and put virus. She wrote it there. It is true. He said you infected everyone with your virus, and this is why I will not trust my daughters around you unsupervised. Yay! Especially when I found out that you were concreoing, you were benching, you were so what? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that the ritual, or is it the oath, is effective. So with that oath, it is limited. I did not know. Oh, so it means that Regina Daniels can move on. Wow. So they said Regina Daniels is not just doing the dark path, leading people into dungeon, that she's possessed with demons, and that she does not like to pray in the name of Allah. She does not like to do the 5 prayers every day like a real good Muslim. That she does bolafication. She come on, Regina Daniels. Why will you be licking your fellow girls? They say every single girl around you, you will like to lick their plate. In other words, Regina Daniels is a buy. Come, is this the video that Regina Daniels said Ned might want to release? Now we know. Now we know the video that Regina Daniels is talking about, the tape that Daniels is talking about. Please go and sort yourself out, she said. Seek help in the name of Allah immediately, and continue with your rehabilitation and leave the other wives out of this. I say this not out of anger, oh, Regina Daniels. Don't forget that I've been there before you. At least I've been there 17 years. You just came, it's not up to 7, 8 years now. You have already said you are not doing again. But from a place of truth, she said, and concern for the level of lies that you are peddling for reasons that are known to you alone. Look at LIALA, very pretty. NWOKO, you might be ugly, but there is grace in picking women because money came into your pocket. There are people from your dynasty, ancestry, lineage that could not afford this amount of money. Money from constituency diverted into the account of Regina Daniels. Money from okay, well, Ned, it is what it is. Wait, let us go to some kind of information given to us by the mother of Regina Daniels. She said that we should look at the children of NWOKO. Which of them look like children of billionaires? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look at this picture. Take time to look at it. I know it's an edited one. Of course, it's a professional shot, cleaned, even though it was not something that they really prepared. Everyone is just looking. Do you think that these children look like children from the trenches? Like, she said it. She said, if not for me and Regina Daniels, we dropped a little bit of billionaire blood in those children that Regina birthed. The rest of the children, they look like children from the trenches. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Do they look like children from the trenches? I don't know, because Regina Daniels said, I have been the one sustaining the family. In fact, I and my mom helped NWOKO financially to win election. Regina Daniels said she picked NWOKO from the gutters, from the trenches. Now, are we condoning violence in any form, both male and female? No, not at all. But let us call a spade a spade. Let us say the truth. Let us look at reality as it stands. Until we get further information, we will stick to what we know.